Comedy Time presents Comedy Brew, a delicious mix of short, fast, funny, featuring today's most hilarious comedians. So crank up the volume and switch off the light, and get ready to enjoy the sweet, fresh taste of comic goodness.
Hi there, I'm Arana, and you're watching Comedy Time. Did you know every 60 seconds someone dies of a broken heart? Nah, I made that up. But this next comic is real. See, I'm not a total monster. Check it out.
One cool thing that Governor Arnold did before he left is he made possession of marijuana an infraction. I thought that was kind of cool. But I also kind of liked Arnold, too. I know he was bad and everything, but you know what? He was different than any other politician. He just told you how he was going to screw you over. Just right. We're going to take a bunch of money from the schools. I guess we're doing that. All right. I feel sorry for that guy because there's that one noise that everybody does to identify him. You know, like he can be identified as one noise in society. Like everybody knows. Everybody made fun of that. Like the comedians the past 7 years, everybody made fun of that guy. And it just made me wonder, does he really do that? You know, like he wakes up in the morning, you know. He's at his proctologist. Please, doc, only 2 fingers. So, yeah. My stomach's feeling bad. I had this, the Vietnamese food. It's pho. Have you ever guys had pho? It's like, yeah. I think I figured out why they call it pho. It's because when you walk by the restrooms, everybody's like, oh, pho. That was not shrimp. There's no way. But yeah. So I want to go back to school really bad, man. I miss school a lot. But there's a thing in California now. If you want to pursue your major, you have to take a foreign language. And I tried. I took Spanish 3 times. Failed it every time. They don't have any cool languages I want to learn. You know what language I'd like to learn? I'd like to learn that African click-click language. Right? That'd be awesome. You know that'd be awesome, right? You kidding me? Like there would be downsides, okay? Like you'd have a hard time telling secrets. Right? Dude, she's right there. That project's way too loud, man. Come on. What if you're in an argument in that language? How do you prove a point? You can't yell. It's gotta be the worst language if you're getting kidnapped. You can't yell at all, man. It's terrible.
Hello friends, my name is Zoltan, and if you are watching Comedy Time on your phone, out in public, turn to the person next to you and show them what you are watching, so they don't think you're just insanely laughing to yourself. Just a little helpful hint from your friends here at Comedy Time.
Speaking of my wife, just found out she's pregnant. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Don't clap. It's not mine. There's a story behind it. I found out 10 years ago, I wasn't able to make babies. I can pump. But my little fishies, they don't want to cooperate. Like my man, you probably got some real healthy, virile sperm, right? Come on, let's go for a swim. Just. Or you got that handicapped sperm be swimming in circles. Hope he don't make it. My sperm don't think like that. My sperm's on a whole nother wavelength. My sperm be like. Dude, I ain't swimming nowhere. So I had to make a decision. Do I go out and find a voluntary sperm donor and pay him $15,000 for a viable donation? Or do me and my wife go and seek out a rich, involuntary sperm donor at a club or a bar and charge his ass child support for 18 years? That is gangster. Have fun in your life, man. Don't be consumed by drama. I love my wife so much, man, but you deal with relationships, you deal with things differently. Like my wife, a Latina woman, I love her to death, but she got a sixth sense. Like all women know when a man's been doing something they're not supposed to do. Not necessarily a sexual thing, but they know. Maybe you bought something you weren't supposed to buy, maybe you went somewhere you weren't supposed to go. But Latino women, whole nother wavelength. My wife will wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning and hit me at the top of the head. Wake up! Why? I'm trying to sleep. I was dreaming you was sleeping with somebody. And I'm like, how does she know? You know what I'm saying? And I want to dream about other women, but I know she'll be watching. You know what I'm saying?
Hi, I'm Suna Bilstead for Comedy Time. This next comedian really needs no introduction, but I need a job. So this next comedian will blow your top off.
Dude, I love drinking though, it's fun, man. My favorite thing to do in the whole wide world with drinking, a little thing called drunk camping. That is the best. It's fun. If you don't know what it is, it's awesome. It's when you make the decision to go camping after you're already drunk. It's great. Yeah, so fun, but also so different than regular camping and what you choose to bring with you. And here's the thing. Yeah, if you're gonna drunk camp safely, you need to make sure that your crew brings what we call a designated survivor. You gotta have that person. Yeah, you gotta have that person whose only job it is to live on to tell the tale. You know what I'm saying? That person who must survive at all costs and be the point man on the conversation with Katie Couric after the fact, who's gonna explain to the world why your body was found in nothing but a scuba mask and a kilt. You know what I'm saying? Like that story. Story needs context, you guys. And they're gonna remind you about important things to bring on your adventure. But here's the most important thing your survivor can remind anyone to bring. Your survivor has to remind someone to bring the tent poles. Yeah, because that gets awkward beyond fast when like 9 drunk dudes are trying to climb into a 2-man tent with no poles. You know what I'm saying? There is no way to do that cool. You can't be like, nah, come on, fellas, shimmy in here. Come on, it's like a group snuggie. Get in here, all right? Let's tell ghost stories, no farting, dude stuff, all right? Yeah, put the cooler on its side in the middle. It's like a beer teepee. Let's have fun. Awkward, fast. I like all of you, and I want you to be safe. It's awkward. I'll save you the embarrassment, because the morning after my drunk camping adventure, we woke up at 6 a.m. to some dude leaning on his car horn, right? All crazy, honking. Bah, bah, bah. It was ridiculous. I got out of the tent, you know, all disheveled, my scuba mask on, like, yeah, what's your problem? You're not gonna believe this guy had the nerve to say to me. It was so hurtful. He goes, you're in my yard, moron. Yeah. You mind moving your camp? I got kids going to school in about an hour or so, because it's Wednesday and they still have dreams. So if you could stop pitching your weird Snuggie tent all over their aspirations right now, that would be awesome. Are you weirdos wearing dresses right now? These are kilts. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rob F. Martinez, and this is Comedy Time. We want to let you know that laughing burns calories. That's right. Why bother with the gym when you can lose weight watching comedy? So go ahead, get an extra helping of whatever it is you're stuffing your face with, and enjoy your next comic. You deserve it.
What is going on? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You're kind of surprised I can speak English, huh? Look at that. It's like, oh my God, look at him go. That's so crazy, man. It's my face. That's why you guys are laughing. You're not even laughing at the joke. I think I'm ugly, just like my mom. She's like, my mom calls me Jabba the Hutt. It's like, that's the thing about Asian parents. They don't really have like a filter. They say whatever's on their mind. This is a true story. So over the summer, why are you still laughing at my face? I'm done. Over the summer, it's funny because like, I know I'm not attractive, all right? I know this, all right? And I know that when I take off my shirt, little children run. That's a fact. I understand this concept. But it's really messed up when your mom says it to you, like, over the summer, you know, it gets hot. So we all know that when fat people, we go to sleep clothed, and then when it gets hot, somehow we end up butt naked. Now, my mom walks into my room and she goes, she doesn't speak English too, but she knew 3 words. Jabba the Hutt. Yeah. Jabba the Hutt sick, yeah. Right? Oh man. This is a new year for me too, because I've been finding out a lot of things about myself. This may surprise you. Apparently I'm Asian. Like I had, and it's not cool. It's not even cool being Asian, because look, I developed a theory. Look, I don't think the Asian race was made to survive. I mean, listen. All the Asian people, shut the hell up. I mean, think about it. Look, God created men, small eyes, small penis, girls, no chest, no booty. We don't want you to reproduce. Like, make the men real short so they can't crossbreed. Right? All the Asian girls, shut up. Areola. I don't know why I said that. Oh man, dude, like LA is a very interesting thing. Like, still laughing at my face. Okay, so here we have. We all know what LA stands for. Lots of Asians. Go home. I'm not even kidding you. There are so many Asian people in LA. Like all the Asian people want to eject the new ones coming in. We don't want you here no more. There's no room. Go home. It's weird too because like LA's the only place that you can move from Korea and not learn English. You know what I mean? Like, no, it's true because they learn Korean and the moment they get to LA they learn Spanish. Tell me that's not true. I went up to this guy yesterday, and I just got into LA yesterday, and I tapped this dude on the shoulder. It was a Korean dude, and I tapped him. He turned around. He was like, "Por qué no?" I was like, "What?"
Hello, and thanks for watching Comedy Time. Comedians have the license to actually say what everyone else is thinking. It's a great form of entertainment, assuming none of them ever point out your recent weight gain. Ooh, yikes. Enjoy this next comic.
Here's something you might not know though. Australian women are the most likely nationality in the world to sleep with you on the first date. Thank you. So I started dating Australian women and it's awesome. That accent is adorable. Oh my God. I love it. I love that Americans will try and do my accent, but you always end up sounding British. It's dreadful. You're like, hello, Christina. Oh no. Would you like to come up the house and throw a shrimp on the barbie? Oh. I don't know. Did they have barbecues in the century from which you've come, young squire? What was that? It's terrible. Oh boy. I actually moved here. I found it really hard to find a roommate. It's really hard to find a roommate in LA when you're not a stoner. Because all your ads say the same thing on Craigslist. They're like $1,000 for the month, fully furnished, single room. And at the bottom, they all say $420 okay. I just thought, wow, people in LA are really flexible about the rent. It's great. One thing I've noticed though about Americans is you love your vampires. What's going on? There's a pandemic? Who loves vampires? What is it? There are so many. You've got True Blood, there's Twilight, there's The Vampire Diaries, there's The View. All these things. It's getting out of hand. But I did watch one of those Twilight movies. I watched New Moon. Now, I don't know if you've seen the movie. I don't want to ruin it for you. I will let New Moon ruin New Moon for you. But there is this actor in it, Taylor Lautner. Have you seen this arrangement, ladies? Oh my God, so hot. I was like so excited when I saw this guy. But my roommate says to me, Christina, he's 19. I'm like, so? He's a werewolf. So in dog years, I can totally hit that puppy.
Hey, what's up? This is Shang, and this is Comedy Time, and I'm from Sparta! Nah, I'm not from Sparta, I just said that. Look, if you were ever sucker punched in the crotch during a wedding, this next comic, you'll pee on yourself while you laugh. That's what'll happen.
The other thing about being a Mexican on the road in some of these places is that I have to be a spokesperson for pretty much every Mexican on the planet. And so we always get into these conversations about immigration, and I'm not very astute when it comes to that whole thing. The best I can come up with is I actually had a conversation with a friend of mine who happens to be an immigrant, but he's from Scotland, so it's okay apparently. Seriously, we're sitting down and we're talking, and he said to me, "Rudy, can I tell you something?" And I'm like, "Sure, go ahead." "When I first come to your country, I was scared to death. Because all I see in the news is you hate immigrants. America hates immigrants. So I'm going to get here and you're going to kill me." I'm like, "Yep." "But then I get here and everybody loves me. I don't understand. Your men buy me beer. Your women think I'm cute. Oh, say something, Scotsman, say something. It's so cute when you talk." And I'm like, "Yeah." So after about 6 months of being confused, I figured it out. In America, you say you hate immigrants, but you mean you hate Mexicans. And I'm like, "Yeah." And he looks at me dead in the eye, points at me without any irony, and he says, "Rudy, what the hell did you do to these people?" "I don't know. Cut their lawns at a reasonable price." "Sorry, I'm a jerk." So bad. That's so bad. I know. True story, too. That's the sad part about that whole joke. I didn't have to work on that one bit. Oh, man. So, if you have any sons, I'm going to give you some words of advice that my father gave to me. You can pass it on to your boys. My dad said to me, "Son, if all of your idiot friends decided to jump off of a bridge, would your dumbass follow them? Or would you be smart enough to realize that right at that moment, their girlfriends are all alone?" My father was a wise man.
Hi there, I'm Josh Cheney, and this is Comedy Time. Please keep your hands and feet inside while the clip is in motion. Please enjoy the ride.
Yeah, I grew up in Oakland, and growing up there, you just become accustomed to a lot of different things, especially the opposite sex, stuff like gold teeth. I love gold teeth. I do. I do, and it's my mom's fault. She told me that wearing your wealth was very African, so I thought that was my excuse. I'm like, great, but I'm like, well, hook me up with Babatunde running the Zulu tribe. Like that would be a come up, but I'm meeting like Marcus in the unemployment office with all bottom white golds and fangs. Like, why did I date you for so long? It's embarrassing. It's my life, and it would be bad enough if that was it. No, I love rims. Really love rims. I do. I love the spinny ones, the shiny ones. I don't even care about cars, but I love rims. Doesn't even make sense. I'd probably go on a date with you if you're on the bus carrying a rim. I'd be like, is that a 26? It's nice. Where'd you get it? You stole it? No judgment. These things happen. It's just me. And the thing is, I don't want to be associated with the kind of women that like these things. I just feel like they're women who like pop their gum or say stuff like, I hope I get accepted to community college. It's like, you just go. What do you? I can't flock with that group. It's embarrassing. A lot of my friends are having kids or getting married now, which is a beautiful thing. Like that's great. I don't want to be a part of the baby naming process because to me, LaMarcus is not a name. It's just how I feel, And then they're asking me, well, what do you think of like Tiffany? I'm not gonna lie. I think you need to stop being unique and figure out if her name is Tiffany or Monique. Don't try to keep doing these combines. Think about her life and her future. It's just ridiculous. It's like I like the name, Sage, but not for your baby. You don't look like you'd have a Sage. Stick with Tiffany. It's better off there. And I really want to know what the list of names were that they just voted out. Because they can't be names. They can't. They have to be like sounds or something because there's nowhere to really go. It's like fudge. No, that's not going to work. Tiffany it is. Tiffany it is.